Fun Fishing is brought to you by Fisherman's Warehouse, Double X Tackle, and Vance's Tackle. Alan, remember when I had the Superman shirt on and I tried out fishing?
Oh yeah, it didn't work.
Well, look at this.
You gotta be kidding me. A fun fishing, plus you got it on backwards. Right, yeah, fish on!
Fishing is fun, but catching fish is funner.
Oh, fish tried to attack me.
Winter, spring, or summer. From the Sacramento River to the San Francisco Bay, we're gonna show you how to catch some fish today. Salmon, bass, or trout, halibut's what it's all about. Stripers on the Delta, Alan and Warren will help ya.
Stand like a man, now fish stand like a woman. Stand it! Oh no! You need help! I got him! Here, give me your... It slipped! It slipped!
Whoa!
You gotta be kidding me. Fish on!
Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.
Welcome to Fun Fishing. I'm Warren Trumbley.
Hi, I'm Alan Fong. We're up here at Clear Lake, California.
We're at Konocti.
Yep, Konocti Resort Spa.
And Spa, okay.
Fancy place. There's a lot of things to do here. You know, if you want to come up here fishing, you can bring the kids. They can go off and do something.
Yeah, they've got a great marina.
Yeah, like tomorrow you can go fishing, and I'll be in the jacuzzis with the girls.
Man. That figures. And they have a concert tonight.
They have a concert.
So
they have concerts here all the time.
All the time. So this is a great place to visit, great place to come fishing. And
you just have a good time.
All right, well, let's go inside and take a look.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't draw it.
Hey, Warren. All right, here we gotta go. We want to thank Fisherman's Warehouse. Alan Fong is manager of Fisherman's Warehouse, kind of the general manager, oversees a lot of the stores. They are a great supporter of the Future Pro Tour, so we want to really thank Alan Fong and his support. Let's hear it for Alan Fong and the Fisherman's Warehouse, y'all. Gee whiz.
Thank you.
They give 10% discounts to all those guys coming in there. If you got your Future Pro card, make sure you have your run, but they won't give it to you. I'm starting to feel good again, Paul.
This is where they're going to do the weigh-in. So tomorrow at 3 o'clock, all the boats will be coming in here, and they'll be carrying their bags and walking up here and weighing their limits.
Later on tonight, in the grand showroom, we have Eddie Money. Right here on our stage in the Waterfront Nightclub later tonight, we've got the live band Rogue. My name's DJ Ken Steely from 94.5. Proud to be here. I want to introduce to you our Groove Crew dancers, Hattie and Haswan. They're going to do a little ditty for you called Dancing Machine. Get ready to take it away.
Second event, clearly, second event of 2016, and everybody trying to get the point. We want to welcome you. Future Pro Tour, people, Folsom Lake, Chrysler, Deep Sunshine Dealerships, our title sponsor. Glad to present to you guys for the second event of the year.
Well, Alan, that was quite a blast off, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bumpy.
Oh, it was rough getting out of there.
He had 200 boats, so they create quite a ruckus back there. A lot of wind, a lot of rain.
Yeah.
A lot of waves. We went airborne a couple times.
We sure did. We're out here fishing the Future Pro tournament.
Yeah, Clear Lake.
At Clear Lake, and we're participating, but we're not competing.
Yeah, we're just kind of messing around coming out here. Actually, we're going to show our viewers, you know, what we're going to do if we were actually fishing the tournament.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm still full from that dinner last night at Konocti, huh?
Yeah, they had, well, we have our seafood buffet on Friday.
Friday night, seafood buffet. Oh man, I ate so many crab legs.
Yeah, it's good. They had a concert there, and there's a lot of people all over the place.
Eddie Money was there last night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you go see him?
No, I didn't go see him.
About in your air.
I went to bed. Fun Fishing is brought to you by XX Tackle, Fisherman's Warehouse, and Vance's Tackle. Well, I guess with that fish, we can say welcome back to Fun Fishing. This portion of Fun Fishing is being brought to you by Fisherman's Warehouse. And, well, it's another fish, Alan. What are you going to do with it?
Eat it. You know what? There's got to be a big one around here somewhere. Hopefully right by these tulies.
Yeah. I guess the
I've been seeing these fish come up and get this thing. So they must be getting more active now.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Over here. Here we go.
I thought it was bigger. Throw it right up on the edge of that thing.
Hey, Alan, why are we throwing up against the wall?
Because there's no bushes, you won't snag. No, they use these retaining walls just like structure underneath. There's some weeds right on the edge.
Okay.
And they should be sitting right on the edge of that thing. So try to get it, you know, they actually catch your lure and whap the side of it. Just start reeling it off real slow. I see him chasing the bass. I mean, I see him chasing the shad.
Little shad?
And I flipped it over there and bam!
All right. There we go.
Nice one. Take your time.
Here we go. Whew. There we go.
I see him chasing the dang shad. I saw that sucker come up and swirl on him. Threw it over there. Bam!
Yeah.
See the shad? See him? Right there. See him all? Right here. Something's chasing him. Look at him. See him right here?
Yep.
Oh, God. Look at the water. Right here. Oh, dog.
Get the net on that one?
No.
All right. Shad was bouncing all over him.
Yeah, right there. We just caught 3 fish right there. The bass had pushed the shad up on the side, and I could see the shad rippling in the water. Throw the lure over there and twitch it a little bit, and bam, we caught 3 real quick.
Yeah.
So just hope we got those things keep pushing them up, and we might be able to get a couple nice ones over there.
Pick them up again, huh? All right.
They're moving up. See, these fish, they're moving up into this grass.
Uh-huh.
So take your bait, throw it out, hold your rod tip at 12 o'clock in the air and just reel, just so that skin's lost along the top of the weeds.
Okay.
So when you get one to come up and hit it, you got to yank real hard and just keep reeling.
Okay, so you go over the weeds and you hold the rod
Hold
tip
your rod
at
up
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, and just turn the handle. Just keep it
skim over
right
it.
underneath the surface. They'll come up and get it if they want.
Fun Fishing is brought to you by Fisherman's Warehouse, Double X Tackle, and Vance's Tackle.
Oh! Oh! That sucker hammered this thing. How could he not get hooked? It's starting to get me P.O. Here's one.
Here we go. All right.
Keep casting. Right here. Keep casting right here. Oh, right there.
I know. I'm going through there with my...
Oh, another one. Oh! Oh! Do me. Shit. How are they getting off this hook? I cannot believe.
There they are, right there. Oh, I got a shad. Look at that.
Supposed to get the thing that's after.
Yeah, I know. The shad came up right there. I got the shad. It's just loaded with shad in here. That's why they're doing that.
Yeah, they corner them in there.
Yeah.
Here, though. Fish aren't getting any bigger.
No.
Where they at?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
They weren't getting late.
I know. The rain's starting to come in too.
So we better head back in and then we'll
Okay.
call it a day. We'll
I
go.
was waiting for you to catch one last fish.
We'll let you go take that big old bag. You think you could carry it?
Well, Alan, interesting day on the water, huh?
Yep. Conditions are right, but no cooperation, no big fish. A lot of fish, just no big fish.
Yeah, and the rain didn't help.
Rain's always good.
Yeah. This is a great boat to be out there in the rough water, but doing 60 miles an hour, raindrops still, when they hit you in the face, they
Feel
hurt.
like bullets.
We didn't talk about the rig and the equipment out there because we were so busy fishing. Let's kind of go through the different rigging and the technique. So,
Well, basically, like Clear Lake right now, we have like a shad die-off, so a lot of the bait balls, the shad are dying off. So we just use something to imitate, the shad, which we saw shad boiling on the surface, chasing these minnows. And we're just using real light quarter-ounce head shad imitation, swim bait, 15-pound test, and we're using really stiff rods so you can get them out.
just get them up and get them out. Okay.
We'll be back with more Fun Fishing.
Fun Fishing is brought to you by Double X Tackle, Fisherman's Warehouse, and Vance's Tackle.
Had a good time out at Clear Lake fishing today, didn't we?
Wet time, as usual.
And we're here at
Always seems to rain.
Yeah, always rains. And we're here at Konocti Resort and Spa.
Yeah, it has a lot of things for our whole family to do. Kids, your wife, like your wife took off. We don't know where she is. But it's things to do here. It's really a nice resort and getaway. In the summertime, they got 2 pools. Just a lot of things to do.
Yeah. Alan, before we take a look at all the equipment and the techniques we were using out on the lake today, let's go over to the weigh-in and let's see some of the fish that have been caught.
What these fish are good. Man, oh man, oh man, look at this. That's the big fish of the day. Oh, just when you thought it was safe to go in the water, he comes out of the boot. Get those cameras ready. Those other guys were the champion. I'm just like Don King, the new champion. I gotta get my picture. Forget you guys. Good job. Good job. Look at that. Look at that. You can put your hand. Look at that. Look at put that hand in his mouth. Look at that. Wow. That's a big.
You know, we're up here in springtime, and the fish are, you know, on that pre-spawn mode, so they're up in the shallows feeding. So most of the places we were at was real flat, and then a lot of weeds and vegetation.
Well, let's talk about each piece of equipment here. One of the things we used a lot of was the swim bait. Explain a little bit.
These things, right now we have, which is very rare this time of the year in April to have a shad die off, but the shad, did you notice all the shad laying all over the places? You know, you're going to see some all over the banks, and actually when we're fishing, you see them quivering all over. You think the fish wouldn't need to eat nothing because they got all this shad die. It's real late this year that the shad's dying.
I understand that happens every year on Clear
It usually
Lake.
happens, but it usually happens in the fall. All these swim baits are, they're something to imitate the dying shad. Something that, you know, looks like something fluttering around that's half dying, easy prey, and then they hit it.
And these are the same swim baits that we use for stripers.
Yeah, they are, just lighter heads.
Okay.
So like this morning we put up on that flat, and you know, we casting out. We're probably like 30 yards out from the bank, and we're on a 7-foot break line, because that's where they were prior to this morning, because they weren't there this morning, obviously.
Yeah.
Because we, you know, we didn't even get bit in there this morning, so
we had to hunt for the fish, didn't we?
Yeah, because normally, you know, their best time was in the morning, and I was figuring if we were going to get out there and we were lucky, then we would have got about 25 pounds in about a half hour. But it just didn't happen, so we had to change up and go do some other stuff.
Okay.
But this is one of the things with the swim bait. You know, I like to use 15-pound fluorocarbon, and you got to use. I use 7-foot rod and fast action. You want something that's got a lot of meat behind it, so you can pull these fish out of it.
You have to hook and get them in quick, don't you? Keep them out of the weeds.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
one of the other baits that I went to this morning was a rip bait, because when you get into areas where there's not a whole lot of vegetation, you see like little canals and stuff, a lot of times those fish will use those corners as ambush spots. Then I'll go to a rip bait. Same thing, it's just imitating a injured bait, and you just jerk it, jerk it and pause like it's half dead. You see all those shad out there going like this.
Yes.
And that's what you're just trying to imitate.
What I can understand is, again, with all the dying shad, how come they take something like this?
Well, that's probably why they weren't eating real good. But this thing here, you want to use something like a more parabolical rod, so it bends more through the rod. And I use 12-pound tests when I'm using a rip bait.
Then this was
this is
a different one. Yeah.
Yep, this is a new one. This is a chatterbait, brand new on the market, almost impossible to get. And this thing has erratic action. And when we got into the weeds, and when we were out there, we saw shad busting all over the surface and in the weeds.
Yes.
That's why I told you, pick up that chatterbait, throw it out, hold your rod tip up, and just swim it through the top of the weeds. And I think you lost a big one.
Yeah.
That probably would have won the tournament.
Yeah, really.
I hope you all learned something today.
Well, we had a good time too.
Yeah, we did.
So come back and join us next week on Fun Fishing.
Fishing is fun, but catching fish is funner. Whether it's autumn, winter, spring, or summer. From the Sacramento River to the San Francisco Bay, we're gonna show you how to get some fish today. Salmon, bass, or trout, halibut's what it's all about. Stripers on the Delta, Alan and Warren will help ya.
Our camera guy was out fishing the other day, and he fell out of the boat. He couldn't get back in. The best way to do it is swim back to the back of the boat.
Okay.
Put your feet on there. That trim button right here.
Right here.
Trim it up. There you go. Climb in. That's how you get back in the boat if you ever had to. Now, if he could do it, anybody could do it. Use your motor, trim it back up, and you just climb right in.
Alan! Alan, wait for me! Hey! Hey!
Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.